And hello, if anybody is there, hello, how we all doing today, mate? No vibe. No vibe, I mean, yeah, I do plan to cut this soon. Anyway, get sorted. Hey, Neil, welcome in! How you doing today, Neil? How you keeping? It's a bit dark. That's good brightness-wise, I think. That seems fine. Hey, Rich! Hey! Thank you for them little logos. Can turn on my music slightly. Hey, hello, Rich. Got Neil, we got Rich, we got anybody in? Obviously, I'm just waiting on, well, waiting on Gingy to say that. He's got a while before he wants to join, 10 minutes. I was gonna add Ginger, if I can add. Name is Ginger. Yeah. A bit, I guess. How are you doing, Rich? How are you doing, Neil? I love Rich is using the like my logo, brand logo, but funny, yeah. The funny thing is, I actually did think about rebranding for a while, but I still stuck to Welsh Assassin. I was thinking of something using something shorter, simpler, than Welsh. I'll poke him. You poke him, fair enough. I was gonna ask him because he didn't have to come immediately. Just with it. Hey, it is Adam. Obviously, I'm still deaf and whatnot, but a few more minutes. Yeah. I was about to and mine, yes, and yours. Got your band logo, but the Rich with the R. Mine was the Welsh WA logo thing, which you gotta love. But yeah, I'm playing more Halo 2 because goddamn, I am addicted, and it's community weekend, and technically Adam is part of my community, so it works. And also because I wanna, you know, get rid of Halo for and all that fun stuff. Nice. Yeah. Nice. It is pretty nice. 69. So, Rich, do you plan to stream later today then by chance? If well, I probably would raid you, knowing me. I do often raid you. At the moment we got Mr. Burns. Obviously we'll decide later because these people may not be live later. Unless you just plan the children. I know you're playing Forza 5 a lot. Because I know you're playing, was it on your Snapchat? The other day, I think it was like not too long ago, you're like, asking people to play Forza. I've actually finally installed Forza 5. Not yet, I'm yet to play it. Not sure it might do fair enough. I am yet to play Forza 5. I actually finally was able to download it. I also downloaded GTA San Andreas because I had problems installing that the past few days, but I actually figured out how to install that. A lot of new games, like Lens Stuff update at the moment, fair enough. I don't know if I might play it or not later. I do need to get some work into Forza 5. Like, you know, get some cars unlocked or something like that. I love Forza. Well, I don't play Forza, like, seriously. I play to relax to myself. I just find about relaxing when I play Forza, like. It's just nice to just sit back, drive along. Oh god, bro. All that fun stuff. But Halo Infinite obviously is the next game I'm most excited for. I'm playing Halo at the moment. I love Halo. I grew up in Halo. One of my first game franchises ever was Halo, next to Spyro and Crash. And I cannot wait for Halo Infinite because apparently it takes place after Halo 5 and Halo Wars 2. Now obviously I'm more concerned about the Katana storyline now. What are they going to do with Katana in this next game? With her character and whatnot. Like, you know, if you guys know how Halo 5 ended, I obviously won't say anything to spoil it. I'm interested to see what they do with Katana in the next Halo now. On that character. Any of you guys as excited for Halo as I am, or is it just me fanboying hardcore, yeah? On the next Halo. As a Halo fanboy. Well, Halo, the only ones I'm not a fan of is Halo Wars, because it's not my type of style of game. Like I only know Halo was just 2 story, the other cutscenes I watch, I just watch the movie. I get install and play anytime I wanted to, it's just not my type of game. Now I'm excited. I know you are as well. Hell yeah. I know, right? Got a new Halo, we need it. God damn it. I grew up in Halo, I need more Halo in life. That's what is the thing I forgot to do. Sorry, it's the thing on my whiteboard is which thing. Also need to refill that in. That's faded. Also because I eated Spider-Man out there. Alright, that's... Oh, that's missing. I haven't done that in a while, or it's from when I did Stream Racer? I've not done Stream Racer in a while. Yeah, that's fine. I have to update my whiteboard. Bum 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 bum. But yeah, last time I left Halo, I don't actually remember the exact section I was on. But I actually can't wait to play this with you, Ginger. I'm actually, I'm glad we actually figured out how to actually join the game now. Because, I wanted to do the other day. Yeah, I'm gonna be making way for Halo 2, Halo 3 and whatnot. Up until Infinite comes on. When Infinite comes on, I'm gonna play just Infinite and then probably play the other Halos. I'm in a big Halo vibe right now. Especially, as it's like the 20th anniversary. It's Halo's 20th anniversary. Xbox on Halo, because Xbox on Halo did come out in the same year. With Halo, wait, was Halo? Okay, I think Halo. I'm not sure if Halo was the launch title. Halo launch. Halo release date. Right, so it came out November 2001. I want to have a look. Xbox release date. Actually, type. Yeah, it was a launch title. Fair enough. I thought so. Thought it might have been. I actually had to Google it to make sure. Like, wait, was Halo Classic a launch title? Was or why that topic even was brought up now? But yeah, Halo Classic was the launch title. Love that. Cool. Yeah. I forgot what I was talking about now. Before that, my brain. I can't have an ADHD brain when you talk about something you're passionate about. Or autistic brain. It just goes all over the place sometimes. Yeah. No, I'm not too sure now on that stuff now, actually, though. Yeah. Why was I... Yeah, my brain's showing a blank now on why I was talking about that specifically. Thank you, brain. Thank you very much for that. Love it. Love it. 10 out of 10 IGN. Love it when the brain malfunctions. I don't want to work. Oh, it's a fun time. When the brain goes... I'm gonna turn off the music. Hola, soy Adam.
It's okay.
Hola. Oh, Xbox. Of course, Xbox shows off. Right on. There we go. Halo Master Chief Collection. Got in my. No, I don't want to leave. No,
What did you do?
I accidentally left you. I think.
Yeah, because did you shut your Xbox off?
Nope. Literally, I'm looking at the Halo screen right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because something happened. Yeah, it
There you go.
disconnected me.
There you go. Alright,
So I'm
cool.
here now.
Alright, cool. Right, so you are. Yes, you are in my wall. That. Right.
Yeah.
Zoom. Amount of co. Yeah. Okay. Amount of co-op change. Amount of co-op players change. Settings are selected. Okay, cool. So, yeah, so, alright, missions. I was on Delta Halo Covenant. Yeah. I accept options. Let's go. So, campaign. Wait, you on PC?
I'm playing on the Xbox app on my PC. Yes.
Campaign and spot and obstacle can support crossplay between Xbox and PC. Crossplay is fully available on Fight Mode. Yeah. What?
Are you serious?
Yeah, it just said.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Just when we sorted. I don't have it installed on PC.
Oh, this annoys me.
I want to play some Halo with Adam. I guess I'm gonna have to solo it then. Because, yeah, campaign and spawn obstacle can support. If I switch over to the actual there's a right there on stream. Crossplay unavailable. Yeah. So does not look like that we are able to thing because it's not a dis.
Firefight Forge and multiplayer. For fuck's sake.
Yeah,
Okay.
so basically not this mode, not
Damn
story.
it.
I know, right? I mean,
I'm here too.
I'm hard. Bacon. So Microsoft. Because I wanted to
Oh.
kick some ass with you.
Yeah, I know.
God,
You know what that means now, don't you?
I'm gonna have to solo it.
You're gonna have to, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll talk to you later, and hopefully we can find something.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll try and sort this out afterwards.
That's gonna be fun. Alright, well, I guess I'm not co-op playing it. You have to solo one in it. Oh, that's fun. Me being ready to play with my boy Ginge. Okay. Well, I should actually change the title. I was gonna call it Kicking Ass, cause why not? I literally called today's one Kicking Ass Team. But it does not look like that's gonna be a thing, so ayo. But how are we all doing today? Hope you're doing well. I was gonna do this, cause you know, I wanted to. I guess not. Guess I won't be playing. I may install this specifically on my PC then, cause I do have Xbox as PC. I might just play it on the PC all the time with Adam every time. Oh.
You always bring me to such nice places.
What's Katana? Such nice places. Checkpoint done. You, sir. Oh. I like how you got stuck. That-ish. What weapons have we got? Yeah, I'm not very good at that weapon. Not my go-to. Choice in weaponry. Personally. Does not work for me. As I cannot do the multi-murder kills very well with that stuff.
Good. Still no word about Inamber Clad on the Covenant BattleNet. It's odd. The Covenant know we made landfall, but they don't seem to consider us a very serious threat.
Yeah.
Boy, are they in for a big surprise.
Hell yeah. Oh god, my tummy's popping. Oh, it's a X. I like in my processes. I thought why he was getting a bunch of tells me. X like in all.
Watch yourself.
Posted.
Honor guard.
Fair enough. Alright. I do like the design in these guys. They're very cool with it. They're like what, Royal Guard, I believe, is the design of. They're like Royal Guard. Yeah, cause. Yeah, that's it. And he's like Royal Guard. I used to have like one, and he's a Mega Block. So hi. He coming out of nowhere. They came at a small time. Like, give me that. I like next to no ammo. Oh yeah, I forgot these guys like tougher, don't they? I forgot they like tougher. Oh, let's see. Yeah, regret. I believe this is running off my hard drive. Yeah, off my Master Chief hard drive.
Wait, go back. That's what I thought he said.
Huh?
Prophet of Regret is planning to activate Halo.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I shall light this holy ring, release its cleansing flame, and burn a path into the divine beyond.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Commander, we've got a problem.
So I hear.
I actually want to have a look. I never actually seen much of this game in classic graphics.
Similar to the one you found on the first Halo. If the rings work the same way, the index should be inside.
I'll bet the Covenant are thinking the exact same thing.
Then we better beat them to it, Sergeant. Extract your men and meet me at the library.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll secure the index, Chief. You take out the index, Chief. You take out the Prophet.
Yeah. I wanted to see what it looked like in classic. Alright, cool. Oh, hello. Oh, I actually got allies. Hey guys. This gun was always like pretty decent. But like a pistol. I'll always prefer Magnum as one of my favorite like side-arm sort of guns. Also just because of the animation you do when you smack things with it. A little flippable. "25 lives.
I heard that.
Right, checkpoint done. Question is now what? Do we just leave the area now that we came to? I'm assuming that might be a thing
I
we
think
do.
the Forerunners built these new structures around the old to protect them, honor them. Pure speculation, mind you. I need to make a thorough survey to be sure.
You got on that? You'll see. What's this? I have to do my kid's birthday party, but have you tabbed on? Hey, thank you, Malibu. No problem. You do that. Thank you for leaving me on a tab. Oh, that music. Oh. Actually, I don't remember this music as well as the other music in the Halo franchise. Still, it is a beat. Maybe because it sounds much different than classic than it does in the remaster version. It is so cool how instantly you can change graphics. All remasters. Like, was it the Halo remastered? Oh, really just remasters. Remakes, oh, well, Resident Evil 2, for example, isn't that a remake. But games like this need... I wish we had more games on remaster with the graphic changing button. It's like so cool, honestly. Need a change on instantly. Flash of a button. Hey guys. The plasma pistol. Hit pistol like. I actually have no idea what that evolves for something. Okay, I'm trying to jump up there because I feel like I actually need to go up there. Here we go. Checkpoint done. This door's locked. It'll open. Wow. Oh, thingy, yeah. Walkway, yeah. I not come from that way. Oh no. Oh, there's enemies this way, so I'm gonna go this way. Why not? Hey there. Oh. To be fair, an energy shot is rated on the load. You'll probably not use the energy. So you on the other hand. No waste. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Can fire. There we go. Alright, cool. Now what? Came all the way around here, we killed all the enemies here, so I'm unsure. Checkpoint. I think just disappear.
Cortana, the Covenant's getting nosy. I don't want to give away my position, so I'm rerouting a few stragglers back to you. I apologize. These Pelicans are all the support you're gonna get.
Alright.
Understood, ma'am.
Understood. But our ship just straight up disappeared then. So we're gonna get... What? There we go, checkpointed Pelicans. Huh? Who are you? Oh, here we go. Hey guys.
A gondola is launching from the far towers.
If I want...
Supplies, full of Covenant reinforcements.
Actually... Battle rifles. And you saw this quite low, so maybe go for something else. I think I want it. I'll take a battle rifle. Oh, battle rifle. Battle rifle, there we go. Took me a minute to get a battle rifle then. Oh. Hey guys. I'm gonna shoot your faces. Don't mind me. Knock. And reload.
Well, they were nice enough to bring us a ride.
Yeah. Now, how do we access? Well, classic graphics actually help find something like this. Because to be honest, classic graphics lighting is a bit darker. So it's a lot easier to spot like a bright green panel like that. They got pressures to continue. Thing. See, that is the Halo shotgun sound I know. That is way too super loud, but it's not as... Yeah, I'm not used to hearing that. If in most FPS shooters, shotgun, I'm not used to hearing that.
Advantage? Us.
Us.
This lake couldn't have been formed by volcanic action, which means it was either built this way on purpose or was created by some other cataclysmic event. I'm sorry, were you trying to kill something?
Hi guys. Yep, stop here and murder you. Hey Welsh, Biscuit, how you doing? How you keeping today?
Yeah, so
How did your cams go? That was the word I was looking for. I have like next. I've got about 18 bullets left. Oh, who shot me? Who shot me? Ish. He's just hiding away. Doing good. You're doing good. Nice. Awesome. Exactly right here. I guess I have to move. Yeah, I have to actually. Okay. Pick up. I'll pick you up actually. To have more ammo than the battle rifle. Go upon me. Oh, hi. Now you're upon the ground, dead mate. Bless me. Oh, it looks like I didn't actually need to progress to that one. Alright. Good. It's good to know you're doing good, Biscuit. I'm actually confused now on what's going on. See, that one's going over there. We aren't moving. Oh no, now we are moving. We are moving? Yeah, we are moving, just very slowly. Okay. I was confused then. Got some more of these guys coming through. Checkpoint done. Lovely. My phone's charging. What's on? 97. Like.
I see one.
Cams just gave me mixed signals for Sally did. The only people exceeded my age. Ah, fair enough. Did they say take a bath and have a cup of tea? Like all the like. Oh, you're depressed? Oh, take a bath and a cup of tea. Oh, cures my depression. Yay! Thank you, Cams. Oh. I swear to God, I see like TikToks and that stuff all the time. I myself never had cams or never went to cams or like my mental stuff was also autism. She going up to I went to therapy for that stuff. Learning like speech therapy and whatnot. I struggle communicating. Got speech therapy up into my mid-teen years. 14, 15. Around when I didn't go. And even nowadays I have trouble communicating, but you know, I can conversate about things.
Man, how did you clowns even find Earth?
Like that. No, but they didn't like my diagnostic in terms of right fact. It was the only way to explain my situation. Yeah. That's not very good. Because, you know, they should be there to support you. As, you know, is kind of their thing. You know. I know if CAMS actually stands for something. I'm guessing it does. I never actually looked into.
Ah, now.
But, you know, they shouldn't be
There's a
doing that, you
submerged
know.
section
The
that
point of
connects
their
these
job is
structures
to
to
support and
outlying
help you.
structures.
You
Looks
know.
like we're going down. Unless you'd prefer to swim.
Go to swim. Yeah, I could go for a nice swim.
Full car coming up.
Something coming up. Oh. Hi. Perhaps I can just do a grenade. Yeah, that's not very good to say. At least that they did that. Ah, look at that. Good graphics. Oh yeah, so these are remastered.
I've intercepted a secure transmission from Regret's
Oh, that's
carrier
so
to
dark.
something called High Charity. It seems to be a formal apology to the prophets of truth and mercy. Apparently, Regret jumped the gun when he attacked Earth. He's asking the other prophets to forgive his premature arrival, arguing that no human presence was foretold. That explains why there were so few ships in his fleet. But it's odd a prophet would have such bad intel about his enemy's homeworld.
Yeah, unless they didn't know. About the fact, you know, I told them I experienced PTSD-like systems, so I done research on it, and there was someone with, and proceeded to say the definition was, oh. Well, that's not fun. But so I'm just giving mixed signals for her. Yeah. So for now, you aren't sure what they know or will do. But I hope they do actually listen to you and help you. You know, as is kind of their thing. You know, You're supposed to help you and with any struggles and issues. Yeah, as you can tell. Yeah, because I never experienced them myself because I never needed to really. To be honest, well, I've experienced anxiety, panic attacks since like age 7 or 8, but I never needed or struggled enough to need cams, I guess you could say. Or never knew about cams, obviously, because I never knew something like that existed. Stuff. Yeah, I was already going through therapy, autism and ADHD, speech therapy. Learning how to actually communicate and express myself and what. It was interesting because it was like, well, the thing is, well, thank God I actually have a girlfriend, so and I express myself a lot through I'm not the best at communicating via speech, but I talk a lot in my body language. Thank God my girlfriend can understand my body language super well. She knows how I feel most of the time. And she's like, what's wrong, talk about it, and I talk about it. But I remember when I was younger, it was like, oh, you can use cards to express yourself or blah blah blah. But the fact is, all anyone needed to do was look at my body language. It wasn't really that hard. I may not be better at communicating, but visually, I can't lie. Basically, I can't lie because it'd be written on my face if I was lying. Best way to put it. But they did help me a lot with life, but something like that was not very helpful. But I know sometimes you can't get the best help from I know personally sometimes they may not help you in the best way. A lot of it was helpful, I'm able to speak, form sentences, talk, communicate, express myself. Express my feeling, like I said, my body language, my clothing, my style. That's how I express myself. This words is one of the ones I least express myself with sometimes. Unless you get me talking about a topic I love, then I can express myself like mad. You have to get me talking on a certain topic I like. Or a certain thing that happens. I know, it's weird. But, yeah, I never had to go to camps or nothing like that. On my stuff. To be fair, I had video games, music, and TV, which kept me calm and stopped my panic attacks. Did I come from this way? I don't remember. They're all dead, so I'm assuming... Oh, I'm gonna go back in. I'm assuming I came from that way. Yeah, someone who's autistic and social cues, apparently. I know some autistic people can't pick up social cues. I sometimes can't? I don't know. I'd just say I've made a lot of progress in my life. Question my stuff like that. Yeah, my younger brother does that and it makes me happy. He seems so happy to share his interest in me. Yeah, like I said, I do the same thing. I may not be the best at communicating my feelings, but it's written on my face. Like I said, I talk through my body language a lot. But when it comes to things I'm interested in, I could talk hours and hours. Like this, for example, Halo. I grew up in this series so much. This is such a... I think you noticed. I think I probably talked about like 20 times last stream when you were in your biscuit, but I was talking about how I love this franchise and how I grew up on it. It's one of the franchises I ever grew up on. I played it on the original Xbox when I was like 2 or 3. It came out when I was 2? Yeah, I was 2 when it came out, so I was like 2 or 3 when I first played this then. I just remember playing this. And then I played... I can't pick up social cues. I know, I actually understand one myself as well. I could be a bit of it, I am quite well at it, you can say. Actually, I think I am actually pretty good at picking up when someone's sad or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. It's interesting, see, because I know I'm autistic, but I also have ADHD, OCD, dyslexia. So I know that some autistic people aren't well organized. I have OCD, so I'm also organized and unorganized at the same time. because my OCD kind of cancels
Regret's
out
carrier just received a response from
my
High
autism
Charity.
apparently
A
with the
very
planning thing.
well-encrypted message from
I
the
plan
Chief
everything in advance. I'm actually very early
Listen
on
to
time
this.
to things. I'm
Your
barely
haste
late.
has jeopardized the fulfillment of our covenant.
It's
Threatened
interesting.
Our grand design. That you shall be spared a public display of our contempt is thanks only to Mercy and his wise
Makes me
counsel.
happy just listening to people
Truth,
info dumping
mercy,
because they're passionate.
regret. Three
Yeah,
prophet
see, I
halos.
info dump all the time.
Killing
If you
regret
get,
shake up
I
the
love
covenant
info
condition.
dumping.
But frankly, it sounds like you might be doing Truth a favor.
Like, obviously, at the moment, I'm focused on Halo. I'm talking about Halo. I'm so excited for Halo Infinite. I'm so excited what we're going to do with the story, with the Katana story. And obviously with our boy Master Chief, yeah, but with Katana, who's the lady in my head, if you don't know. The AI in Master Chief's helmet. Make sure to see what they're going to do with Katana in the next Halo. As a long time fan of the series, and especially the way the last Halo ended. Katana's story. I'm intrigued on everything. Also, like, Forerunners. What are we gonna do with the Forerunners now as well? Like, what's... Like, I'm excited. Like, apparently it's come out November 15th, but it's not on Game Pass till December 8th. I do not know. Basically, whenever Halo does come out on Game Pass, I'm thinking I'm gonna stream next Halo. Halo Infinite when that releases in the next few weeks. But like I said, I grew up on Halo 1. This Halo I didn't grow up as much. I grew up on Halo 1, then I played a bit of Halo 2, but I didn't play as much as I did 1. But the story anyway, I played a lot on co-op with my cousins and whatnot.
This is my last run, Chief. I'm nearly out of fuel.
But for me, Halo 3, Halo 3's always been my favorite.
So I'll set down there.
In terms of the
Call when you're
story
ready
and
for
multiplayer stuff. Was elite. Good. But yeah, this franchise, this Crash and Spyro, as I keep on saying, were my first ever games. Halo 1 was. Halo 2 came at a later date in my life. I never listen to people because I learned so many things as education never my thing, but I don't listen to people tell me about a special interest. Yeah. Hey, like me and my best friend Nathan, we're both autistic, both love Star Wars, Marvel, DC, gaming. No. We both have very similar interests. Obviously my biggest interest, his biggest gaming interest was always Far Cry, mine was always Assassin's Creed, which were actually both made by Ubisoft, I guess. Well, this has been one of my biggest gaming interests as well. This was my first big gaming interest, but then when I first discovered Assassin's Creed, that became my new favourite, and has been ever since. Except for the new ones, I'm not a big fan of the new ones, I do like the older Assassin's Creeds. Well, when it comes to Halo, I am excited for the new Halo, because I love Halo. Assassin's Creed has changed a lot. I'm not a fan of the current state of it. I think it needs. But yeah, I get info dump about like stuff like that for honestly. Then we talk about Halo. I mean, like Halo 3. I just prefer Halo 3 though, because I do like the story stuff in it. Do I want a battle rifle? Yeah. I want a battle rifle. Yeah. Oh. What's this thing actually?
How's it going, you two? So far, so good. We're approaching the main temple now. Roger that.
Move in? Yeah,
I'm
we
as
move in.
close to the library as I can get. There's some sort of barrier. We're trying to find a way around it. I'll keep you posted.
Posted. Music is battling up. Thank God I got this thing. Gotta reload this. Taking ass and taking names. Dun, dun. There's a sniper, which is not my weapon. Snipers will never be my type of weapon. My sniper lad. Checkpoint, lovely. I could easily just rocket launcher this dude. Oh, it's these guys. The Heretics, that's the name I'm looking for. These guys. Heretics out. Oh, I'll read out in a moment, I'm gonna focus on it. My mother's been trying to get me diagnosed with autism. I was diagnosed at 10, 11. 9 years, but was always told it simply was impossible as I was a quiet kid and my mother is sad to. I was a quiet kid though. Actually, yeah, if anything, that would get you diagnosed faster? I don't know, I was a quiet kid. Like I had to go speech therapy for my autism. I actually had to learn how to speak. No, my speech therapy, my mother put me speech therapy before I was diagnosed with autism and ADHD. Because I was diagnosed with autism and ADHD from a very young age because I went to speech therapy. But it turns out, they knew I struggled with communication, but they weren't sure why until years later, actually. So in speech therapy for learning, and then they knew I had autism and ADHD, and I actually had to take medication for my ADHD. So I was a quiet kid. I don't know. But it was always told it was simply wasn't possible. I was just trying to care my mother. That it. Asperger's. Yeah, I have Asperger's. Asperger's? Yeah, that's the one I got. Yeah, it's weird. Like, that's the exact form of autism I been living with all my life. Asperger's. I believe that's a form of autism. That's why I keep on getting told and whatnot. Thing is, my little half brother also has autism, but he's a very outgoing kid, opposite to me. Say that actually, I think I was somewhat outgoing. Oh, he's like a player. My little brother's definitely gonna grow up to be a player. I mean, I was the awkward kid when it came to girls. Even still to this day, so I'd be quite awkward. Still. Like, once I get shy first when I know a person, like, yeah, then I get used to you. Autism is a spectrum and I'm so mad to first listen, so I had to struggle all the way through school being told off for not doing things correctly because I didn't understand. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I got diagnosed before, I was diagnosed in primary school. Like they fully diagnosed me when I was in primary. With everything.
That's the largest Covenant fleet I've ever seen. The largest anyone's ever seen. Get inside the temple and kill Regret before it can stop us.
Will do. What does anti-aliasing look like on you? Actually, I think it's meant to be sprayed off. But yeah, I'm assuming you actually got diagnosed now. Like everything got sorted out and you've been diagnosed and everything. That day, you know. You gotta help me. Well, according to the accounts, I should be seeing a special. Oh, good. Yes, you should. Cause I had a doctor for all my stuff. I forgot her name. I remember, you know, I remember growing up. There was like tons of things that happened in my life as a kid. Even before I was diagnosed, I remember like. I think they searched my brain activity for some stuff. I was watching like Scooby-Doo and Spider-Man. Remember I had like Spider-Man on DVD, I was watching Scooby-Doo on DVD. I was watching it and the doctor was doing research. I think it was on my, I think it might be like physical and he had stuff to my head, stuff to my chest. I don't know what it was. Doctory stuff. My mum was there, doctor was there. I was just chilling watching Spider-Man and Scooby-Doo at the time when those had them on DVD when I was a kid, like.
The Covenant fleet has launched multiple waves of banshee. Too many for
And
me
it
to
was,
track
and
even
that was
on
at the
a time.
hospital. There was like a special, there's like a special like Pacific building I went to. For like my autism ADHD in my later years, but them early years, I actually went to a straight up hospital. Prince Charles one, which is obviously the local hospital south end of. Which is probably like 4 bus rides where I am? I don't know. Okay, I need to blow my nose for a minute. Sorry, this you feel it in my nose. Okay. Ah, that's much better. I felt something then. Okay. Actually gonna leave that there just in case I need to show. Nope, I wasn't diagnosed with anything at all because it kept down to me when I was saying there's a lot of signs I could have a lot of different of me waking time.
There are honor guards all over this place.
Yeah.
Watch your back.
No, I don't. Because I was diagnosed with autism, ADHD from young age. I've always had dyslexia. Like I've always had like difficulties go. No, not being neurodivergent. But everything of mine was diagnosed from a very young age. Because my anxiety is actually part of my ADHD. My ADHD might be part of my autism. I know some things are part of other things anyway. I think dyslexia is also part of my autism, ADHD. I don't know how to describe it, but I know some of them are part of other ones. Like if you have ADHD, people with ADHD most common have. Some of them have most likely have dyslexia and anxiety. I do also know a lot of people suffer with depression, which I don't suffer with it regularly. It's more of an occasional thing. My anxiety is constant. My depression is occasional. Depends. So I don't suffer with it. But that's not due to my autism issue or anything. That's just due to whatever happens in my life at the time. If I'm actually, a lot of my depression does come from when I overthink a lot. Anyway, from like a bad anxiety day. But for the most part, I'm fine. I control it easily. I have an anxiety in my life, and I control it better. Luckily, I only have to wait until March, and then I never have to see cams again. As I be sent to, yes, hopefully, maybe I was put through cams growing up. I never thought of anything. I was just a kid going with their mother to the doctor for whatever needed doing at the time. No, never thought about it. Maybe I was. I don't know. I knew I was put into something for my autism ADHD. That's all I know. Up until my mid-teenage years. Then I didn't need to do anything anymore. They deemed normal. Basically, I didn't need any additional help. I say normal. I know I'm not normal. I am. I'm a weirdo, but I love me. I love the weirdo that I am. But I used to take ADHD medication. I don't take medication for anything other than my asthma now. I think literally all I had was my ADHD, tablets for ADHD, only, and
There's
my
the target.
asthma.
Take him out.
Guards! Remove this vermin from my sight!
Check the dress. Oh, did not mean to actually fall down yet. Ah, energy shield to take that now. What do you call an energy shield? I plan on getting a tattoo saying there's a glitch in the Matrix and I am glitched due to my tics making me twitch a lot. Oh, that'd actually be very cool. You know what? I should probably get some kind of tattoo representing autism or something, like a puzzle piece or something. My mother actually has a tattoo which says my name and it says Cal, and has like puzzle pieces next to it representing, you know, I have autism. And that is the thing to do with it.
I'll kill him myself!
Oh wait, is this all I need to do the whole time? Oh, he's dead.
Bad news. The Phantoms are turning around. The fleet is preparing to fire on our position. We need to get out of here.
The only tattoos I got is my Spider-Man one and my Assassin's Creed one. My mom plans on letting all the kids sign a tattoo for older brothers already done it. Oh, cool! Fucking run, bitch! Being on a school biscuit. Love that. Jumping to the wall. Alright, this is where the... What? Yeah.
This is not your grave. But you are welcome in it.
Welcome in it. Yeah. Sacred icon. Covenant Holy City, High Charity, Sanctum of the Heretic. Hierarchs? Yes. Run, Forest, run! Yes, run, Forest, run! Oh? Oh yeah, this is where like the boots take over, don't I? Something like that.
This is unprecedented. Unacceptable.
A hierarch is dead, Commander.
His murderer was within our grasp. If you had not withdrawn our phantoms...
I know, right?
My decision.
Thing is, this game came out in 2013, 2014.
My concern that the brutes...
Recommissioning the Guard was a radical step. But recent events have made it abundantly clear that the elites can no longer...
This is the classic graphics.
Made it abundantly clear
Look at that. This is what I grew up on. This is what I grew up on.
I shall relay your...
And this is the remaster. Yeah, this came out on the Xbox One.
How tiresome.
Original Xbox One.
Do you know, Arbiter, the elites have threatened to resign, to quit the High Council, because of this exchange of hats?
We have always been your protectors.
These are trying times for all of us.
Even as the humans' annihilation filled us with satisfaction, the loss of one of the sacred rings racked our hearts with grief.
Putting aside our sorrow,
I was in high school when this game came out.
renewed our faith in the prophecy that other rings would be found, and see how our faith has
But this is the remaster of the classic. The classic came out before I was in primary.
The divine wind will rush through the stars, propelling all who are worthy along the path to salvation.
But how to start this process? For ages we searched for one who might unlock the secrets of the rings. An oracle. And with your
Halo 2 came out when I was 5. I was 5.
With appropriate
Year 4.
humility, we plied the oracle with questions, and it, with clarity and grace, has shown us the key.
You will journey to the surface of the ring and retrieve this sacred icon. With it, we shall fulfill our promise.
Salvation for all.
And begin the great journey.
Once the shield is down, you will head straight to the library. I do not wish to keep the hierarchs waiting. The human that killed the Prophet of Regret. Who was it? Who do you think? The demon is here? Why? Looking for a little payback? Retrieving the icon is my only concern. Of course.
But yeah, obviously, I think from the Xbox One onwards, I think we reached a point where graphics can just look realistic now. Because this game, yeah, this remaster is so good. Like even coming towards the end of the 360 era, games look pretty good. Right, this came out on the... I actually got an Xbox One just for this. and Halo 5. So I have the Series X now. I still got my Xbox One. I got an Xbox One, Xbox One X. Let's just sit in on it. You know, should I just do a giveaway? Anyone want an Xbox One X? I'm playing this on the Series X because I don't need the Xbox One because, you know, everything's cross-play and cross-gen. Everything the Series X plays, the Xbox One can play for the most part. There's like a few games which are Series only. Obviously, this came on the Xbox One. Came out years ago. And the thing is, I think most of this game has been Series enhanced, I believe. No? Yes, it has. Got the Xbox Series logo on it. It has been enhanced for this console. I think it's only been enhanced in terms of frame rate. I think graphics more or less this. I don't know. But I'm playing this on the latest Xbox. So they might have done an update thing. But this game does look pretty amazing on the original Xbox One anyway. I don't know if it was a launch title or not. I don't think it was. I think Halo 5 was a launch title. I don't know if this came out before or after Halo 5. I just know those two games came out around the same time frame. And made me pick, well, I probably picked up, I think I picked it up for Halo 5. I think I waited on Master Chief Collection because I had all the games anyway. I had Halo 1 to 4 on my 360. I had them all for my 360 anyway. I think it was around Halo 5 when I picked up an Xbox One. Literally the only reason why I got Halo at the time was just I had the PS4. The PS4 had a lot more exclusives I wanted. So I waited a little longer on Xbox One. Because I grew up on the 360. But PS4 had more games I wanted. I had like Infamous, it had like Killzone. I don't know. It piqued my interest a lot more than the Xbox One did at the time. I always knew I was going to get an Xbox One later on anyway, because I'm a big Halo fanboy. I love this game franchise, so I think I got around 2014 maybe. Oh, there's new allies. Sorry, I'm shooting my allies. I'm just so used to shooting, you know, them type of creatures. Okay, I guess that's not open. Yeah, I'm so used to shooting them. Friendlies, damn it, huh? Yeah, I know, I'm just so used to shooting them in the face. I'm like, oh wait, no, my friendlies, I'm playing as the Arbiter. I'm just so used to shooting them, like... No, fuck. No, stop! See, it's like subconsciously to shoot them. You know, I've been doing it for years. I've been shooting them in the face. I know you want to kill them and spend it not when they're friendly. But actually, I actually feel terrible for the grunts when I kill them as Master Chief because they're so adorable and cute. I'm like, nah, I have to kill you. But yeah, no, it's just I'm just so used to shoot them in the face because they're always the enemy. So used to having them be like enemies, like shoot them in the face constantly, like, you know. Checkpoint done.
On your side.
On your side. Hello, Bubba. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I disabled all my notifications on Xbox, like that. I need to look. Oh. No, I obviously don't want. I don't want notifications showing up while I'm playing games all the time. Especially when the shields are up.
Shadows. Wait till it loses interest. Then strike the beast when its back is turned.
Strike the beast. Oh, right, so I have to... Elf? You don't know what I am. I'm Stealth. Checkpoint. Okay, cool. Let me adjust my headset because the top of my head's itching. Yeah, there we go. Well, like... Hello, okay, maybe I need to sneak around this way. Oh. Me. Guys, sneak in the shadows, shoot back. Oh, spaghetti. Somebody touch my spagoot. Oh. Activate. Oh, well, that does, but done something. Oh, yes, eat your rockets everywhere. Love that. Hello. Boy. Oh. Oh, I got some damage in that. Oh, it actually does damage. Alright, nice. Okay. Basically, just shoot it from anywhere but shield. Cool, I thought it might be more complicated now, but I could just do this to it. There we go, that was easier than I thought it was. So I have to go to exit deactivating these stuff. Oh, Dex deactivate you. One more, I know. I can count.
Release the power source. Now, find a way to remove it from its cradle.
Okay, well, you want a carbine? Nice. Okay, don't suspect a thing. Bum 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 bum.
Pick you up on the ledge ahead.
260. I do actually need to check my. I haven't emptied my PC in a while, have I? Like, I haven't done like a storage check. I'm currently using 260. I got 260 gigabytes free on my SSD, which is probably, you know, more than enough. You know, I know most people have 240 gigabyte SSD. No, I like to have the most amount of storage on my SSD possible. For programs and stuff. Okay, this is just insane. I literally. Am I stuck? Yeah, I'm stuck. I gotta shoot the arms first. Oh no, never mind. Oh. Oh, I actually did not know that would happen. Where are you, a human ally? Oh, you're Flood. Cool. Oh, it was a human? Oh, wouldn't be a human ally. Question is, oh wow. Yeah, so these things are also Flood killers. To be fair, I kinda knew the Flood were here as Arbiter. I'm not really here, but I knew the Flood were back as Arbiter. Checkpoint. There's no ammo. Cover sticky. I meant to stick that to you then, but I a frag grenade. I'll take that because I do actually need. But I just like grab my hands on battle rifle. I'll take that. Alright, now killed everything? I think I've killed everything in the designated. Nope, hello. Okay, now what? I'm here waiting. I know there's no doors and nothing. Classic graphics. Sometimes it's easy to find the objective with classic graphics. I could. I go over here. Taking a guess, yeah. Checkpoint done. Okay, I am going the right way. Harmony, I think. Okay, I am going the right way to Palmy Code. Hi guys. Bye guys. I'm just gonna keep them running. You guys have fun. Have a little party. Checkpoint done. Love that. Bad. Taken off. Stop. No, it's a lava, yeah. Oh god, okay. That's fun. I thought I might have died then because his lava exploded up in my face like. Oh, lovely. Right, just switch over to one. Oh, obviously dodge these ones right in front of me. Oh, thingy. Actually don't care too much about them blowing enough. Back into Codex. Activate. Jump down. Ooh. Take that. Oh, fuck. Can't shoot, then shoot, then shoot, then. Keep on killing. What do? Oh, fuck. Finally get touched up by this guy. That's always fun. Probably don't even, actually, wait, I don't even need to kill anyone. There's an area I can just continue with. Like, cool. I killed whoever I just killed, but I'm gonna continue on. Oh. This is how I mostly play games with enemies. If I can just walk past them. Halo was probably the first game to make me play games like this. You just walk past all the enemies, continue. It only kills enemies if you need to kill enemies. That's why I like to play games. Also because I like the ammo I got. Even though this is a type of game where you'll hold some kind of weapon. Or I'm just like, ooh. Checkpoint done. Lovely. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces. Oh my. What does the music sound like? Ooh, I think it sounds more disturbing on classic. No, actually it sounds disturbing on either. That music. I do like it all. Wait, Ray? Should be right. Next activate. Aye. Oh, down. Oh, that's an interesting music change. Whee! I like this as a funnel slide. Woo! That was fun. Again, again, again. Oh, what hell is happening here? You guys have fun. I'm gonna continue on my little slide. Ouch. 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 Okay, down, down, down. Oh, hurt that. I like it just turned into a slide. You should make this into a game. Just like a mini game where you just go on slides. Whee! This is fun. Checkpoint. 100,000 year war. Thought that might blow him up. Things will blow up constantly behind me, I can feel it. Okay, thank god there's actually no like there's no explodey dudes in that one section. Oh god. Someone bumped me into there then. Around here I go? Nope, that's not where I wanna go. Over here where the lit thing is. TikTok. Suppose you have to check them laters. Ah, hi. Watch your gun please. Actually not too sure where I want to. Oh, you're an ally. I was literally about to shoot you. Well, I'll help you then. Oh. Okay, you're too close. Hello, let me shoot your face. I think I killed her. Oh, hello, never mind, I didn't kill it. Oh, the sneaky thing. Kill it. I just did. Cool. Thought so. Thought it might have been a bit too close, but no, I did kill him. Any more? Okay, well I think we're done now. Like just a sniping point or something. Oh, I need to go? Oh, there's more enemies. Alright, cool. Incoming. Guess we just need to stay and kill them all. Oh no, you're allies. Oh wait, what? Yeah, no, I'm confused. Oh, what? Cave.
The flood is upon us. We must hold this camp until reinforcements.
Yeah, my soldiers. Yeah, I'm reinforced. Like a cave? No. Cause like, yeah, obviously kill the enemies. You know, enemies bad, kill them. But like, is it generally like no doors or nothing, right? That one. Okay, checkpoint done. Okay, no, no, I am in the right area. Killing enemies then. What are you even shooting at? Oh, there's one. Are the only one around? Ah, here we go. I think I actually did what I was supposed to do. Because, you know, it's a checkpoint. Yeah. Quarantines.
In the center of this zone is a sacred icon critical to the great journey. I must find it. We shall cut into the heart of this infestation, retrieve the icon, and burn any flood that stand in our way.
Well, yeah, let's go.
The parasite is not to be trifled with.
Yeah.
I hope you know what you're doing.
My goddess.
Forward, warriors, and fear not pain or death. Go, Arbiter. I'll follow when our reinforcements arrive.
I'm guessing this big ass door. Do I need to continue for? Yes, there's a button? Checkpoint, yes, that's checkpoint. Yeah, there we go. Hi. Hi guys, I'm out. You guys have fun over there. Gonna keep on moving forward. Making my way downtown. Pardon me, I just ripped on opened. Golden done. Fuck. Oh hell yeah, I like that music though. Oh, that's badass.
Keep moving. I'm on my way.
My kind of vibe as well, something I will listen to. Ooh. Hey man. Nah, obviously sounds much better in the remaster. Bump at the bomb. Oh, that is sick. I love it. Bump it dun 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 dun. Hi. I think we're just trying to healthy competition. I'll actually take that course. It actually does look quite damaged. Just a front me. But I thought I'd take the ghost because hey Rush, hey D-Drag, welcome in buddy. I'm doing fucking brilliant mate. Just kicking ass and taking names. As I die in asthma. Will this open for me? It will, cool. Right now I'm just low-key, I'm low-key just running past all the enemies though right now. Not really focusing too much on the enemies. Wait, did I come back? Yeah, I'm playing this at the moment, so we should co-op. Yes, we should. I actually tried to co-op with my other friend, but it doesn't allow cross-play, so I'm playing this on Xbox. Oh. Game is overpowering you, dude. Yeah. Well, the music. Okay, cool. I should turn it down slightly. There we go. Yeah, yeah, music and yeah, I thought so. Yeah, no, I actually should turn for master volume. Yeah, I just turned it down a little bit. I actually turned it down on my capture card. I am playing this on the Xbox. You're playing this at the moment as well. Cool. Yeah, we should talk. Like, oh yeah, I can hear you all. Yeah, fair. Yeah, this game is crossplay. Doesn't have crossplay on thingy. So I'm playing this on my Xbox, but it doesn't have crossplay. I actually tried to play this with my friend Adam, who is part of my community. We were both on my Discord, and we actually tried to play this at start the stream. The original title was Two Dudes Kicking Ass, but it's changed to Kicking Ass because it turns out that you can't play with PC players. But on Xbox, you can for multiplayer, but for story and co-op you can't. Which is really sucky because I'm really excited to play it with him. But if I am to download this, I'm gonna have to download it on my PC as well, so I actually play with people on PC with the story. But yeah, co-op is sadly locked to whatever system, so this is locked to Xbox only for me. I can't download on PC because I have PC. I have Gamehouse Ultimate, and I am actually so yeah. I would have to make my way through all the stories again because I already played the stories on this like 4 times on the Xbox. I was playing on easy because I want to make my way through some Halo because I'm vibing some Halo because you know the new one's coming out, and I'm a big Halo fanboy. Have been since day one, since Halo was one of the first games I ever played. This was like 2 or 3. Yeah, I was making my way through the classics, well the remasters. If I was making my way through the classics, it'd be like this, and classic graphics. Also, I do love this week. But yeah, if I should totally try and co-op with you sometime when it's if I get on PC. Unless you have got an Xbox yourself. See, this is my Xbox notification popping right now as we speak. I'm actually not too sure where I need to progress next. Probably this thing. Or Dex. Yep. Actually, no. This is that's not a story thing. That's a side thing. I forget it's collectibles like that. I don't care about. Okay, maybe I should just kill the enemies in this area. I can't find the next door. Checkpoint done. Lovely. Yeah, the music didn't get that loud though until actually the music only really got loud when you came in. Ironically enough. D-drag. Actually, a grenade. Bunch of you that should be able to line up nicely. There we go. I lined up nicely then. Can you tell I play a lot of Halo? Well, I say that ironically. I am not the best. You know, I grew up on this series. Literally, this game taught me how the game. But the first one did. Well, I keep on saying the first one. Every Halo's mostly the same. Well, I say that. Halo 2 onwards are definitely different from Halo 1. Definitely differences. I grew up mostly on Halo 3. When I grew up on constantly, you know, after school, Xbox with the boys, Halo 3. Most of the day for me, growing up. I also played like Call of Duty. I don't think I played... Call of Duty was more of a Xbox One, PS4 era game for me though. I didn't get into it until much later. I think it was around Call of Duty Ghosts was when I got all the Call of Duties and came about that side of this games. For me it was always Halo though growing up. It was my game franchise. From the day I was able to hold a controller. Halo literally taught me how to game. Along Crash and Spyro on the PS1. My dad had the PS1 and Xbox original, and that's why I think that's why I've always been any console person. My dad had both the PS1, Xbox Classic, then PS2. I think the PS2 was actually given to me by my cousin because he had the PS2 Slim. He gave me the PS2 Classic. Which I still actually have that PS2 right up there. To this day, same PS2. Had it all these years. Then I eventually got 360, then the PS4. I actually had the Wii and the DS before the 360. I've always been like an all-around person when it comes to gaming. I never really particularly choose sides, though I do prefer my Xbox and PC over my PlayStation and Switch any day. Definitely have my preferences, but I definitely won't argue against people too much about consoles. I just say I personally prefer Xbox because it provides a lot more for like the gamer. The Game Pass and consoles, and the fact they had 4K first before the PS4. Even the PS4 Pro 4K is upscaled. It's not true 4K like the one. I guess it's alright if you don't mind it. Actually realised there's no ammo on that one. I was gonna just go mad with that. Actually I just realised. I probably could have done that in the first place. I've actually killed you all. Now then, how to progress here? Looking for like a door or something. I just need to go down and open. It might be a door or something. Oh. Hello. Right. Oh. I have like no ammo left in it. Got literally any gun. Yeah, I actually don't know where to progress to next. It came from down by there. Up by here maybe? Didn't actually spot this section here. Did I did come from down below, right? Or did I come from up here? If I did, I think I came from up here actually. Maybe I do need to go down below. I'm unsure. No. Okay, I do know where I need to go now. I actually could have skipped that area. I was unsure, see. I was like, where did I come from again? Now I know. Yeah, I came from up, but yeah, yeah. Okay, so I do actually go down here. Through this area. I thought I came from this area, but I didn't. Oh, explosions there. Love that. Checkpoint done. Lovely. Moving this way next, 'cause it seems like the only open area. Hi guys. Jump over y'all. Hi. Oh, laser beam of death. Love that. Oh. Oh, mommy is a smack you in the where to now? I know where I come from this time at least. I remembered I came from that area. Up area? Up area. We looked up. Aha, it is. This way then next. I'm actually glad I actually know my directions now. Or at least I remember where I last walked from. On to the other direction. Hello there, Mr. Tank. I thought it made a bamboozle. Board. I could just. Okay, never mind. I was gonna try and board you then, but. I could use a vehicle like that. Or like these. One of you give me a vehicle? Did I shoot one of you off? No, I thought I did. Oh. I'll take that. Oh. Okay, you almost knocked me off then. my ass out of here. This ain't where I need to be. This maybe I need to go to. Maybe I can't go to. Ah, it is one I mean, yeah, cause, what's it, in Halo 1 you didn't have this boost thing. Definitely Halo 2 first thing where you could actually this vehicle. Cutscene.
More humans. They must be after the icon. On your way, Arbiter. I'll deal with these beasts.
Alright.
I see that coward didn't join you. I'll do what I can to keep the flood off your back.
Thing is, he didn't join me because he's also blood off my back there. Thank you for that. I do love the way this gun. Actually, can we get guns like this? Yeah, we probably can, right? Cause I know you can get SMGs where the magazine goes on top like that. Obviously, in this it goes on the side. I don't know. Is it actually possible for a gun like this to exist? I'm intrigued, like the magazine's on the left side, like actually against it, or it is on top of it. I'm assuming probably, yeah. I actually want to have it. Oh, thank you for that, guys. Thank you for helping me. Standing like, oh, we didn't know. Obviously, no, this stuff is very. Oh, we don't have the technology to make stuff like that. Stuff like this. The SMGs on the side like that, I think would be super useful. Oh, the guns, magazines right there, quick access to. Be interesting. Any random question? Any actual gun expert that gun is actually possible? Like a magazine? I definitely think it. I know we don't have anything commonly. I like you just chilling there. Okay, the AI is broken on my enemy. My enemy and my allies. They're just standing there. They're definitely broken AI, like. They're like, oh look, there's the enemy. We're gonna let them kill us. And energy sword. Smack. 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 Give you multiple smacks with laser beam diff. Love that. Competent. I just realized. I thought they always had 3 fingers. No, they've always had 4. It was like that. They have like 2 thumbs, 2 fingers. Never realized that. On elites. You're still alive. Can I look at you? Yeah. Ah. There. Been playing this game for the past 20 years. Only now realizes that, like, being a fan of his franchise. I do feel as a kid, I don't think I'm exactly looking their hands when I'm trying to murder them. I'm just trying to kill for fun. First to see. Nice. Checkpoint.
The humans are already inside, Arbiter. After them. I'll watch the perimeter.
Oh, more enemy. Come here, you bastards. Slice you open. Cut you in half. Steak. Yummy. Don't know why steak. So that's be. Are you making very tasty? Oh. Oh, I'm unable to break. First one he was able to do, I when he was in like that area, but I don't want to go stuck in up.
Hurry, Arbiter. Get the icon.
Will do. That old familiar feeling. Oh, a lot of corpses everywhere. I was actually trying to slice him up to stop from overtaking bodies, but he's already flood bodies have been killed, so. I think Halo, do we actually ever see him overtake a body? Probably do. I remember in Halo 3, you burn the first two. I don't ever remember seeing take over a corpse. But I never paid much. That's where I just come from, yeah. I just came from, right? I came from this? Yeah, I did, okay. Oh, so I just came from... Jump down. Where am I going? Question. Oh, I didn't come from that one. Different one. Why leave on this one then? You wait, even be a panel. Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, there's... I'm concerned. I'm concerned. Confused. That's the word. I jumped from there, right? And no, I did walk. I walked around here. Assuming there's like an entrance. No, what? No. Different one. Okay, so there's multiple of these around. Oh, this was the one we came from. Okay. Cool. At least I know that now. So what? That's the one I came from. But this is a different one. Then our door? Ah, yeah. Yeah, here we go. Took me a minute to find my way then. I did in the end. Hey. Classic. Yeah, that looks way too chunky, actually. I mean, like the size of the thing she's holding on.
You
Hey.
know, your father
mother never asked me for help either.
The index is secure.
I love how casual she is about that. Could have said thanks or saved my life. Like, no, the index is secure.
You hear me, Marines? We got trouble.
Oh, Arbiter.
How you doing?
Oh, Johnson, love you, man. Such a good character.
Johnson, you all right? Johnson!
Yeah, you should actually pay attention to the enemy. While Johnson's behind you.
Excellent work, Arbiter. The Hierarchs will be pleased. Nikon is my responsibility. Was your responsibility. Now it is mine. A bloody fate awaits you and the rest of your incompetent race.
Competent.
And I, Tartarus, chieftain of the brutes, will send you to it. And the prophets learn of this. But they will take your head when they learn. Fool. They ordered me to do it.
Huh. Yep. The look on the Arbiter's face then as well. Oh shit. Brave mind, yes. Master Chief waking back up. Oh.
What is that?
You can look at this one in classic graphics.
Is that?
I am a monument to all your sins.
Hey, it looks interesting because, and it's the Arbiter. It has a lot more green to it and whatnot. It's a remaster. It has like a lot more of a bloody mouth. Yeah, there you go.
And has its mind concluded. This one is but flesh and faith, and is the more deluded. Kill me or release me, parasite. But do not waste my time with talk. There is much talk, and I have listened through rock and metal and time. Now I shall talk, and you shall listen.
Greetings. I am 2401 Penitent Tangent. I am the monitor of Installation 05.
And I am the Prophet of Regret, Council of Most High, Hierarch of the Covenant.
A reclaimer? Here? At last.
Hey, Reclaimer.
Much to do. This facility must be activated if we are to control this outbreak.
Stay where you are. Nothing can be done until my sermon is complete.
Sermon.
Not true. This installation has a successful utilization record of 1.2 trillion simulated and 1 actual. It is ready to fire on demand.
Of all the objects our lords left behind, there are none so worthless as these oracles.
They're not oracles.
They know nothing of the great journey.
And you know nothing about containment. You have demonstrated complete disregard for even the most basic protocols.
This one's containment.
Yeah.
And this one's great journey are the same.
Yeah.
Your prophets have promised you freedom from a doomed existence. But you will find no salvation on this ring. Those who built this place knew what they wrought. Do not mistake their intent, or all will perish as they did before.
This thing is right. Halo is a weapon. Your prophets are making a big mistake.
Your ignorance already destroyed one of the sacred rings, demon. It shall not harm another. If you will not hear the truth, then I will show it to you.
What?
There is still time to stop the from turning. But first it must be found.
Yeah.
You will search one likely spot, and you will search another. Fate had us meet as foes, but this ring will make us brothers.
We are, all of us, gravely concerned. The release of the parasite was unexpected, unfortunate, but there is no need to panic. In truth, this is a time to rejoice. A moment that all the Covenant should savor. For the sacred icon has been found. With it, our path is clear, our entry into the divine beyond guaranteed.
Divine
the great
beyond.
journey is nigh, and nothing, not even the flood, can stop it.
Hi, what's up? Boo. Boo. I love that.
Kill the demon.
Loved how they're like such a technically advanced race, but yet they believe that, you know, the Halo will bring them into like the great beyond, like their vision of the afterlife. Well, to be fair, every religion has it. Every religion has this form of afterlife, but the fact that these guys thinking of, they all kill themselves with the Halo. They're guaranteed. But to each other.
Protect the Hierarchs. Seal the exits.
Oh, I don't think so.
Actually, realizing, why is the Covenant war against you? Wanna, you know, activate the Halo. I understand, well, why it is in this one. Why the first one? Because I believe in Halo 1, they didn't even need. Oh, maybe Halo Reach explains it actually. It's been a while since I've delved into the lore of this franchise. Been a while since I've experienced or memorized any of the lore story. Halo universe. I know on like 4? 4 they have a peace treaty? No, 3. And then they come back as enemies in 5. Oh, no, and 4. No, yeah, 4. Yeah, they have a peace treaty in 3, come back as enemies in 4. I think. Remember my lore right. But with the elites anyway. Yeah, these guys literally are just monkeys though. The way they're designed and the way they run like this. They obviously evolved from some kind of ape type species. And they evolved differently. Did not mean to blow myself up. I'd fallen. God damn it! See, basically need to stop that. Stop him from coming to. Or just do that, also work. Yep, there we go. Figured it out, just pretty much spam a bunch of spikes into. Still alive, still in there. Hello, hey mate. Ah, good night. Dies on the floor.
Put me down on one of the pedestals near the door.
Alright, these things.
That prophet, Truth, he has the index. You've
Yeah.
got to take it from him.
Alright,
Let me
cool.
get these doors. Go. It'll be easier to track Truth if I stay in the network.
Okay. Oh yeah. No, we're coming towards. Actually, I guess we're coming towards the end. If I remember correctly. Yeah. Looks like we'll end up playing 3 pretty soon.
Right this way.
It's really ever hit. So yeah, I only played. Yeah, cause Halo 1 was technically 2 streams. I just finished the ending on I technically just finished the ending. Okay, cool. Except I finished Halo 1 and 2 streams. I finished the ending on yesterday's stream. I played the beginning of 2 then after yesterday. So technically Halo's much shorter than I remember. But if I wasn't exactly like, you know, as a kid I wasn't exactly the best at game. Still not the best of them now, but I could definitely finish in faster time.
Watch out for the cactus. It's got a brute shot.
Oh yeah, I see. Oh, bye. Just jumps off like, yeah, fuck you, I'm gonna die. Kill myself, I jump off. The actual weapons around? Literally hold an axe over corpses. Or look like other weapons. I'll take that as a weapon. Less ammo that way. Alright, cool. Killed you guys. Now then. Question is now what? Hey.
Truth is moving through the lower levels of the tower. I'll reverse this grav lift. Drop down, try to cut him off.
Alright.
It's safe, really. Just step in.
Alright, cool. Got plasma grid. Lovely. That I'd like to see.
Reinforce all approaches to the holding pens. Slay the demon on sight.
Keeping up that flow.
I remember this being much darker. Maybe this was a TV I was playing on at the time. Younger. Like this remaster specifically.
The signals are originating somewhere below your position.
Okay. Obviously I'm just trying to skip past them all. I want to shoot the ones in front of me. Now what's with the flag on the back then? I'll just blow you up because it's fun.
Here, Chief. Jump in.
Jump down, you mean? Take me where I need to go. Woo! Spin me right round, baby.
There are 2 groups of Marines in this detention block. I'll zero their locations. You neutralize the guards.
Cool. Quietly. Ah, exactly what I need. gonna smack you and take that ammunition. Actually, where would I even... Oh, well. I don't want to go down here, that's definitely death. That big open area. Got 30 fun. That lovely. Love that. Actually, when you... Alright, cool. Alright, then I guess for now, just kill enemies?
Come to the middle level, Chief.
Level.
The Marines are just inside. Careful of the guards.
I'm confused. The middle level, this thing? Oh yeah, maybe. Middle level. Drop down like... Checkpoint done, lovely. Oh, this one. Hey. Come on, katanas need him. Hey, she's leading me towards here. Mark you. Which one now? Oh, this thing. Up.
Listen up, Marines. The Chief's hunting a prophet, and you're gonna help him kill it.
Yes, I'm gonna kill it. Kick some ass, take some names.
One more group of Marines to go, Chief.
One more group? Alright, cool. Anyway, katana. Look at how thingy this melee weapon is. I think this makes a good melee weapon. Drop it, like.
Chief, come to the lower level.
Lower level?
More guards, get ready.
Okay, I actually can't jump down. What opens up this one? Lower level over here? Only one that's open, right? Unless I'm gonna go this one. Yeah, katana's standing right here. Guys will max. Go, you guys. Checkpoint. Go.
Get out of here the same way we came in.
Yeah, same way. Alright. Will do. Go back to the center. And alright, cool.
Hostile reinforcements coming down the lift.
Bum 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 bum. Hey guys. Don't wanna waste grenade ammo. Oh, monkey. I believe it's actually a trophy for like banana thing. I don't know what kind of trophy it is, but I know it's a trophy to do with the boots. And I think it's like a banana pun thing. Achievement. I don't like even call it trophies. I'm an Xbox and a PC person. And they both call them achievements in Steam and Xbox.
It was Tartarus and his brood who took the
So I do love my PlayStation as well, but like...
For that they have our
I like... That's...
Truth is broadcasting on the move. It'll make him much easier to track.
Guys, okay, you guys can deal with your own fun... I do love that reload it has though. The reload it has is pretty... I'm gonna jump across you guys. Whoop! There we go. Oh, it's our dead hunter. Okay. Live hunters. What's up? Don't mind me, it's gonna continue on foot. Making my way downtown. That door's red. And I feel like that's gonna get through. Guess it's only got purple one of these things. Get my good angles on you. Pretty much all my ammunition. Up. 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 Okay. I'm trying to strategically place a grenade behind them. There we go. He's dead. Still open for me? For this thing. Lovely. Really needed that. Oh. Maybe I didn't need to kill him. Oh well. Dead now. Done. You guys have fun.
The Covenant just destroyed 2 of their own ships.
Huh.
I'm hearing reports of small arms fire throughout their fleet.
Yeah, just basically...
creatures of the Covenant. The path is broad and we shall walk it side
Slip space
by
rupture.
side.
It's in amber clad.
They're clad. Yeah, I haven't really missed that melee attack. Jump! Jump over you, don't mind me. Oh, you don't want to jump. Death. That's my fault. Entirely my fault. I misjumped. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Nah.
Slip space rupture. It's in amber clad.
Amber clad. Go through my notifications quickly, mostly.
I've got a fix on Truth just outside this tower. There's an exit
Jump.
nearby. Hurry.
Bye, bitch. I just made the same mistake again. Okay, don't jump. I actually checkpointed me a bit further ahead. Thing is, when I do fist pumps with a ring on, it hurts. Because I can feel the metal on my forehead. Ow. Okay, walk forward. Okay, good. Didn't immediately die that time. That's a start.
The number of kill systems the Covenant are throwing down around me. Not to worry, it's pretty sloppy stuff. I guess they never expected a hostile intelligence to penetrate their network from the inside.
Hmm. Yeah. Up.
At this moment, the councillors gather on
Probably didn't, yeah, we need to
see the icon safely.
but
Rise, Pack Brothers! Cast down the elites!
pass
There
down
are
the elite.
those who said this day would never come.
Just stay. I do love how they just like all kill each other. Forward. Whee! Oh my god, whee! There's a lot of shields around this time, not.
I have listened to the order, and it confirmed our deepest hope. The great journey begins with Halo.
Great journey.
The elites are falling back to the mausoleum. Fools! Their arbiter can do
All the
nothing
grants are
to
just
prevent
running
them.
around, scared.
What have we foretold has not come to pass?
Yeah. It's realized the whole Covenant species, not really a species. Whereas the Covenant's pretty much just a church, ain't it? It's a very aggressive, angry church. Or religion or something. Vegan. Stop. Marking the booty. Yeah, like I said, in Halo 1, you would die from that jump. Pretty much Halo 2 onwards, pretty much 110%. Halo 2 is the game that really defined the main formula of Halo. No, actually no, it improved upon the first one, but from Halo 2 onwards, it really didn't change. Oh, I didn't actually mean to route myself back up that way. Yeah, that way I want to go. Yes. So
Look, enemy!
yes, it is I. Hello, Adorable Grant. Bye. If you're gonna be my way, I will smack you. Oh, it's just red. Connor? Thank you. I knew you'd do that. People want you to head. Do I want to go up as...
The demon is here.
Hello, I. It's Master Chief.
To catch Truth, we'll need to take a shortcut straight through the mausoleum.
Wait for the
On the bright
mausoleum.
side, for now, they seem much more interested in killing each other.
Yeah, that is a bright side. Yes, Katana. They don't have much focus on me. They are trying to kill each other. I'll hunt this. Let's walk past here. Here we go.
You might consider sitting this one out.
Yeah, I would consider an out Katana. Could open this door up. Oh, and these guys can open it up for me. Jump. Going forward. Keep on moving. Keep on swimming, swimming, swimming. What do you do? Which way? You know, don't care too much about killing the enemies. Not too much, anyway. Think? No, okay. Hello, Hunter. Follow me from the other section. Oh, love that music though. Yeah, for the remaster, definitely what went much heavier with the rock stuff, which I loved as someone who likes this style of music. I mean, all of you guys know my regulars know my type of music. I'm gonna make my way back, so that's locked. So, my way back. Don't exactly want. Okay. That's red. That's not locked off to me. Okay, cool. Those are okay. So I think I may have like glitched the game. I'm gonna kill these things then, because I'm not too sure. I'm stuck there. I'm stuck there. Only got one bullet left. Kill you, my friend. Knock. Reload, love that. Knock. And she's a nade, have fun. Exploding. Here we go. Love that. Yeah, I've killed all the enemies now, right? Right. That way's locked off to me still, right? If I come up to it. Yeah, why not? Never mind. Enemy left. And now you're all dead. Music stopped. Now what's my... Someone's supposed to go that way. Right? But I'm assuming. Yes, I is wrong about that. Ooh. This door locked off now. The front door. No, it's available. Yeah, no, I'm confused then, cause... What's this? Oh, you're still alive, actually.
Hang on. I'm picking up 2 more transponders.
Here we go.
It's the commander and Johnson. They're
Oh,
closing
nice.
on Truth's position, Chief. They'll
Oh.
need your help.
Alright, cool.
This way, Chief.
Very cool. Yeah, it looks like I did go forward too early then. I don't care about killing you guys. Door to be open. You guys killed me though.
I'm getting confirmed reports of...
I don't what wait a minute. Oh. I was like, why is this headset getting uncomfortable? I was like, oh, that's why. Okay, looks like I have to do a bit of DIY fixing on there. I actually got sniped.
This isn't good.
I think.
I'm getting confirmed reports of flood leaving in Amberclad's wreckage.
Yeah.
Let's get the index and find a way out of here before things get really ugly.
Will do. Oh yeah, cutscene.
Split them up. One in each phantom.
One in each phantom. Okay.
The hopes of all the Covenant rest on your shoulders, Chieftain.
My faith is strong. I will not fail.
Your faith. Yeah.
Let him be.
Let him be.
The great journey waits for no one, brother. Not even you.
Mm. And he's the prophet we have to find in Halo 3. Remember. Narrative. So. And we place Arbiter. Oh, so that's how it is. So now we're coming close towards the end. Now? Hi, just gonna jump over you. Ouch, that's my booty. Move myself forward. I think he just punched me with casually taking bullets to the face. I don't think. Will the elites try to kill me? I know it's a war against elites and boots right now. No. I think it's purely just enemy types. Yeah. I like. Oh, and the shield dudes? Alright. The grants and elites. They're good. Everyone else, not so much. Yeah, you're a good guy. Bad guy. Exercise, press X to switch enemy. No enemy. Switch weapon with ally. That's the word I'm looking for. Was looking for. Hi. Right, all the way down, yeah. That look, just trying to speed run. Oh, there's a lot of corpses. All my allies. You killed Kenny, you bastards. I'm gonna jump over you. Oh, I didn't. Well, didn't mean to pick that again up, but I'll take it. Definitely be useful. Hey guys, gonna jump over you. No, to the left. Yeah, to the left. Not the right. To the left. Jump. Jump. Oh, I'll take that ghost actually. Be nice if we can move away from here. Okay. I realize there's more ghosts, but I got this one. Yeah, just look. Yeah, Halo 1. Well. Bum 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 bum. Actually, where am I going? Hey, this way. Yeah, this way. Then I'll want to jump. Oh, jump. Crash into it. Am I going towards the right? I think I am. Yeah, it looks blocked off. Towards the right. Bum 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 bum. Don't know what even vehicle I was, but pressing. Yeah, that vehicle just drive by. I'm not even know what I was. Definitely didn't look like a ghost. It was too small to be a safe pack, but the design wasn't like initially. Back here with you guys. I think I maybe. Might be a door somewhere missing. Codex. Spam the button. Codex drive. Up. Blew myself up in the process though. Kaboom. That's fun. Alright, thank God, see me back, yeah. So if I go up, oh, this way is actually access. Oh, there's a door over, yeah, I missed. Okay. Yeah. Just keep on shooting your shit at me. Hey guys. Bye guys. How is it? 09. Okay. I sometimes can't see the time because the camera. I'll take this. I do prefer this. As the thingy weapon. Guess I need it. Yeah, now I'm over here. Yeah, where do I actually go then? Oh, in here. Hi. Can I take that ghost off you? Hold X to hold enemy ghost. My ghost now. There we go. Cutscene. Wave tank. Go now, Bear.
By the ring.
It's my friend.
The counselors, are they murdered by the brutes? Vile, disloyal beasts. The prophets were fools to trust them.
Oh, AJ, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, man. How you doing? Oh, beat the ball time. That's Battlefront you're playing here, right? Classic game. Battlefront 2 specifically, right?
Where's he going?
Finish what I started. And this time, none of you will be left behind.
Oh my god, that person tried to snipe me, man.
That structure in the center of the city.
All will submit to Lord Vader.
Or submit to Lord Vader. Love that.
Oh my god, you're trying to snipe Vader. You're gonna pay for that. Who needs to run where you can just zip?
Zip. Yeah, who needs one where you can just zip? Exactly, AJ. Who needs one where you... Submit to me. I love that. Actually, well, since we're on the topic of Star Wars, here's my Darth Vader lightsaber, which I just keep on my wall. Submit to me, rebel scum. How you doing, oh AJ? How you doing? I love that. That's brilliant stuff there. Oh god, thank you for the raid. Hey, hey AJ.
And Truth is heading straight for it. If he leads the Covenant fleet to Earth, they won't stand a chance. You have to stop him.
That brute has the index. And Miranda and Johnson. He can activate the ring.
If he does, I'll detonate in Emberclad's reactor just like we did the Autumns. The blast will destroy this city and the ring.
Yeah.
Not a very original plan, but we know it'll work.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to chance a remote detonation. I need to stay here.
Okay. Alright, cool. Hey AJ, you like classic games, right? What's your opinion on Halo? Cause for me, this is one of my first games ever. Halo 1, this Halo 2. This came out when I was 5. First one came out when I was... I remember playing Halo when I was like 2 or 3. So whenever it came out, I played it within like the first year of its... My dad had an Xbox original PS1. And obviously it looked more like this way back when. I know you play a lot of classic games, don't you? To be fair, Star Wars Battlefront 2, that game I also grew up on myself on the PS2. See, now I brought back some memories as well when I played Battlefront myself. I'm just getting shot on the back. Oh yeah, I also like to ignore enemies unless I need to kill them. No, I don't know what was actually happening. Like, how do I progress to where I need to go? The door open over here by chance. There is. Okay, never mind. I know where I need to go. I know when I need to go. Like that. What's your experience with Halo? For me, Halo is something I grew up on. It's one of my first franchises I grew attached to as a gamer. It actually taught me how to hold the controller, how to press buttons. But Crash and Spyro were also classics of I grew up on as well. But Halo was one of my first game franchise was. Personally. Woo. Okay, classic, yeah.
I'll disable this lift once you reach the top. That'll slow them down. I hope.
Oh, fair enough. Let me jump up from there.
Shall we let the flood consume our holy city? Turn my charity into another of their witch's eyes. No enemy has ever withstood our might.
Ever stood on might.
Who shall fail?
What pan on you to press?
I'll do what I can to slow the launch sequence. There's something inside the ship, a presence, fighting back.
This one. Hey, what's good? Hey, what's up, Primus? How you keeping? How you doing today? Oh, Primus? Primus. I always say just Primus. I don't know, it might just be me though. Okay, maybe, okay, looks like I can't quite go that area yet. We need to kill you all. I realized I made a mistake. I didn't actually need to kill you all, I just need to activate the next one. Did I not activate the next one? Okay, maybe I do need to kill you all. But I may need to activate the next panel that way. But I guess not. I'm doing alright. This is Halo 2, the second one. And we actually... Yeah, this is number 2. Halo 2 in the remaster collection. Oh, there we go. Maybe... Okay, maybe I just missed it there. Where I need to be at is purple. I can assume so. But I can sneeze in. Yeah, that's me. Hi, guys. Right, this is the second one. This is Halo 2 Remaster. This is a classic. It's super dark and classic. Oh. Oh, maybe this is the second. Not second. Maybe this was the areas I remembered as like really dark. This is Halo 2. I know we're coming towards the end. But I remember. But I don't remember 2 as well. Actually, I never made... Because I remember Halo 1 like so much and so well. Halo 2 I don't remember as much, the story. Halo 3 onwards, I do remember all the stories onwards from Halo 3. But Halo 1's one I grew up on. Halo 2, I didn't grow up on the stories much. I played a lot of co-op and multiplayer. So I played a lot of the map stuff. Where me and my cousins would just kill each other over and over. And my friends and whatnot on Halo 2. Never played much of the actual story. I think at one point I did sit down and play all the Halos Classic. I don't remember this. I remember this. I played this a few times on the remaster. Don't remember the Classic a lot. Me personally, anyway. Wait, did I just loop around? But to be fair, this map does have similar map design all the way through. Like literally just duplicate itself a lot.
Together and now.
Yeah.
2 corpses in one grave.
Corpses. Yeah, it was a different area.
Apparently these are the Prophet Hierarch's private quarters, their inner sanctum.
Right, so elevator. It's good to know you're doing alright. And yeah, this is the second one, which is not... For me, Halo 3 onwards. Halo 3 has always been my favourite. And I have the most memories of Halo 3. Hey guys, gonna run across y'all. You have fun now. This looks like I may be the area I need to go to. Well, the door open for me. Nope, looks like I have to kill you all. Grenade. Grenade.
This crisis will not be the end of us. It is but one path for the journey and the salvation.
Actually, I probably could have saved that grenade. I got human grenades anyway. Normal frags, like. Trying to see if I could save them for, like, boots. Because, you know, they die way quicker when you have a grenade in their face. They go kaboomy a lot quicker. Ah. itchy face. Crispy itchy. Oh fuck, okay. Okay, just die. Or disintegrate. Okay. Normally you don't do that. Pick up plasma. Where are you? Over there. Oh, cool. Anyone else? I've not got a checkpoint notification. I don't see anything that's telling me openable. No? Alright, let's try the door, I guess. As far as I know, I think I killed. Oh, here we go. It's opening. Think.
I'm running out of options, Chief. I can't stall the launch sequence much longer. The next lift will take you up to the conduit. Hurry!
Alright, I'm hurrying. Chill. Spin me right round, baby, right round like a record player, right round, right round. Woo! To be fair, this looks like a Doctor Who intro when I spin. Bomb da bomb, bomb da bomb, bomb da bomb, bomb 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 da bomb, bomb da bomb da bomb. Woo! Yeah, that hurt my brain for a sec.
I knew the Covenant was
Once more, we're feeling.
Forerunner technology, but this is amazing. They've been using the Forerunner ship's engines as an energy source for the city.
That's cool.
The ship isn't so much launching as it is disengaging, uncoupling itself from High Charity's power grid.
Alright.
Truth, that's all that matters.
Top and truth.
Now is the time of our unworldly.
Oh, that looks fun. Whee! That looks really fun.
Chief, when you get to Earth, good luck.
After I'm through with truth.
Don't make a girl a promise. If you know you can't keep it.
Oh. Right, the great journey. Right. I'm not expert. Yeah.
What is that place? Where the counselors were meant to watch the consecration of the icon. The start of the great journey. There is still time to stop the key from turning. I must get inside. Then mount up, Arbiter. I know a way to break those doors.
Cool. Do this. You asked my site, right? Yeah. One way to say it. Yep. Are your eyes green? They don't look dark green in the cutscene. Okay. In here, buddy. Let's go. Oh. Oh yeah, that's, yeah, I don't know. That's like the vision of the Warthog. What is that? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take over. I'm gonna get out. I'll take a ghost, because you know, they're way faster than the tank. And you know, if I could choose between either vehicle, I'll prefer a ghost any day of the week. Yeah, I don't wanna, but I might blow it up. See, that ghost blew up, because... Guys, can we not blow up the ghost? I want a ghost. Oh, that one blew up. No, can I... No. God damn it, boots. Die already. Strong bastards. Okay, that was drivable. Never mind. Yeah, I definitely much prefer this vehicle if I could take over the driver. Oh, never mind. I guess we can. Hey, thank you for the raid, Mr. Burns. There's a double raid within 10 minutes. How you doing? How you keeping today? Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna make much progress in these guys because I don't care about killing them. What should we go here? Fanta Fosmere, someone give you biddies. Is that Fanta Fosmere? Grabbed it. All of our, we've been the Burns. We've been the Burns. Oh, come in, Burns. Oh, that's Resident no, that's Resident Evil, right? Yeah, it's Resident Evil 8. I thought it was Fanta Fosmere. Was that Resident Evil 8? I think so, because I stream Resident Evil. Howdy, Rush. Hi, Burns. That looks like Resident Evil 8, because I streamed Resident Evil 8 way back when it released. I actually pre-ordered Resident Evil. Yeah, I thought so. I thought it might be Phantom Force Me, I was unsure. Like, oh wait, no, that's Resident Evil 8. Which, yeah, I thought so, because I streamed that way back when myself when it came out. Well, someone scared you with biddies, it seemed. I couldn't quite catch the first half of the clip, because I had, you know, this game in my face. But how you doing, Mr. Burns? Hope you had a good stream today. Oh, you're not, like. Oh, wait, no, wait, are you no longer driving? Yes, I'll drive. Alright, get in, bitches, we're going shopping. No, actually, never mind. I don't care about keeping you guys alive. I just want to get out of here. Progress the story, I don't care about fighting. Yeah. I hope you had a good stream. I thought it might have been Resident Evil. I actually don't know where I'm going now. Enemy Phantom, yes. Where to go? Where to go? I'll say you're cheating, yeah. Well, I'm playing this on easy, and I only died to my own stupidity. But yeah, it's, you know, the stream was good. Thanks. It's awesome to know. Glad you had a good stream, my friend. And yeah, Halo treated me fine, you know, as someone who I know this game like the back of my hand because Halo I grew up on. Halo taught me how to be a gamer, pretty much. Yeah, right now I'm on Halo 2. Yeah. This is my 4th stream on that Master Chief Collection so far, so the first one only took 2.5. 2 took 1.5. Same, to be honest, fair. Yeah, Halo 1 was one of my first games ever I played since I was like 2 or 3. And it came out when I was about 2. No, can't open the door. This is clear where I need to go next, but I guess I can't until I actually need to kill these guys. Yeah, me too. Grew up on it. Halo will always have a soft spot in my heart. It being one of the first games I grew up on next to Crash and Spyro. Always have a very important place in my heart. Classic fan. One of the first franchises I fell in love with and kept on. I think I actually watched. But really, fair enough. I grew up on Halo first. I played Halo 1 as soon as I was able to hold the controller. Literally as soon as I was like able to play any games. Halo taught me how to press A and press X. Literally, it taught me everything I know to this day as a person who plays games regularly. Big part of my life Halo was. First one especially. And Halo 3 was also a very big part of my life as well. Growing up and always played multiplayer. Yeah, that's funny actually. Halo 1 taught me how to play story games. Halo 3 taught me how to play multiplayer. Halo it was my franchise. For me, it was my first ever. I've not watched Red vs. Blue in a while myself. I've not checked the probably the last 2-3 seasons of Red vs. Blue. But I know exactly what Red vs. Blue was. I grew up on Red vs. Blue a lot in my high school years, and my college years. I didn't discover Red vs. Blue until I was in high school, so I don't think I've seen in series 11 or 12. Yeah, I'll probably same for me as well. But I've not seen Red vs. Blue in a long ass time myself. I know they released one during COVID. I think it's one season. Released in past while. I'm not sure. Apparently they play. Yeah, I've seen people say that, you know, it's no longer as good as it used to be. And whatnot. Gonna melee. Okay, checkpoint. Nice. Can I progress now? It's open. Yes. Hey guys. But thank you for shooting me in the face. Actually not very good with this weapon. It's the only weapon available right now, so I'll take it while I can. Oh, hey Boots. Right. If I don't need, you know, if I don't need to kill him, I just move forward, yeah. I only kill if I need to kill. Progress. That's how I mostly play games. Only kill if I need to kill. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep on walking past the enemies. Whatnot. No, just in case you guys haven't already, because we've had a double raid. There you go, raid message. If you guys can, please refresh. If you want to stick around and chill with me. There are new people who joined the raids. Guess you haven't. Don't know, we had like 2 raids within a few minutes there. Okay, this is why I don't like this gun. It is not my gun. My way there, so I'm gonna smack you in the face. Glad I found a needler. These guns are more my guns. Bum 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 bada bum bum bum. Hey guys. Big ass door, but yeah, can I just walk through or do I have to kill you? I have to kill you all. Okay. I have no grenades, so. I got a safety damage. I forget how. I'm gonna diva lurking while I have lay down. Alright, no problem. I hope your head feels alright. Does not sound good at all. Got me feeling a bit concerned, man. Hope your head doesn't. Hope it clears up whatever's going on. Hopefully it's just a simple headache. But we'll go soon. Pick up a plasma grenade. Take a plasma grenade. Lovely. It's only you left, right? There's 2 of you left. Oh, and the door opens. Ouch! Get my face, Chewbaccas. Open? Yes, it will. Cool. Stick to this gun. Make my way downtown. Hey guys. Okay, that's not very cash money. Take this gun. I definitely prefer it. Well, this guy's Baz. Kind of forget it just turn into rage and like thingy beast when they lose their weapon.
Listen, you don't like me and I sure as hell don't like you. But if we don't do something, Mr. Mohawk's gonna activate this ring.
Mr. Mohawk.
We're all gonna die.
Tartarus has locked himself inside the control room.
Well, I just happen to have a key. Come on, grab a banshee and give me some cover. Gonna know what's coming.
Oh, Johnson. You're a beautiful bastard. Love you. Grab a banshee? Alright, cool. Will do. Thanks, mate. Banshee is such an interesting ship, though. You just literally lie there and shoot things like. I guess we're gonna have to kill things then. Then we have to fight now. Probably the first time I'll actually have to kill every enemy I see now. Normally just skip past enemies. Only kill if necessary. Take the entire sections. Unless I can just move forward. Well, luckily there's another Banshee there, because something happens to this one. Actually, do I have... Wait, do I not have a... Oh, I guess they removed it. I don't have a... Oh, I do. It's B. Okay, cool. I now know I do have a bomb thing. It was just a bomb. Huh. But I'll blow you up. Anyone else? He's shooting at something else. Checkpoint. Cool. Start moving forward now. Okay. I have to be patient with this and wait for this thing. Go on. And those panels obviously to help cover the feet. Those giant big panels obviously help cover the feet so you don't get hurt. What the hell should... Oh. Goddamn bastard. So wait for this big clunky boy. Oh. Hello. Oh, more of you things. I have to replace the ship. Remind me as I... Yo. That was clearly worse for wear. Okay, checkpoint, yay, finally. Oh, we're finally back. We have to... I'm guessing this section will just take a while. What if I just land you? Oh! Shoot the laser beam. I think getting ready to charge up. What's he even shooting at?
Stay clear of the door.
They clear of the door.
Bastard. Knock, knock.
Alright, I'm clear of the door. Oh right, that's what shooting last time. Okay. Oh then, this ship is questionable at best now. Try not to like just die. Because my very weak right now. Alright, so I just go there now. Alright. Cool. It's not ammunition. That does have ammunition. Done. Lovely. Hi guys. I'm gonna walk past you all. Wait. Oh, looks like I'm not doing that. Wait. A lot of them just turned into a monkey, you know? Yes, a monkey. Oh, they have. They actually have so many human weapons. It doesn't sound as good in the remaster. It's not like it has like that impact it does in classic. Oh, is this where I meant to go? No, cause I'm locked off. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on moving forward. Cutscene. Exactly what I like to see. Oh, my right shoulder. It's like...
It is easy. Take the icon in your hand and do as you are told.
Please use caution. This reclaimer is delicate.
One more word, Oracle, and I'll rip your eye from its socket. Which is nothing compared to what I'll do to you.
Pinky.
Tartarus, stop.
I guess only humans can activate halos.
Possible. Put down the icon. Put it down. And disobey the Hierarchs? There are things about Halo even the Hierarchs do not understand. Take care, Arbiter. What you say is heresy. Is it? Oracle, what is Halo's purpose?
Collectively hold the seven.
Not another word.
Please. Don't shake the light bulb. If you want to keep your brain inside your head, I tell those boys to chill. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Do your thing.
Sacred rings. What are they?
Weapons of last resort, built by the Forerunners to eliminate potential flood hosts, thereby rendering the parasite harmless.
And those who made the rings? What happened to the Forerunners?
After exhausting every other strategic option, my creators activated the rings. They and all additional sentient life in 3 radii of the galactic center died as planned.
As planned.
Would you like to see the relevant data?
Tartarus, the prophets have betrayed us.
Oh, so don't actually. Yes, I forgot. They actually know where.
The great journey has begun.
Great journey.
Brutes, not the elite, shall be the prophet's escort.
Okay. Hey, you guys will all be dead. Hey guys. I have no ammunition for you. Oh, plenty for you. Yeet. Go forward. Yeah. It's just, yeah, it's just you, right? Yeah. Myself. Good pick. Take this one. Got melee in him. I have like no. I'm dead. I had like no. It wasn't taking the ammo down then. After. Let's try for shotgun. Shotgun is done. But like it won't. I'm guessing we're not actually doing any damage to him. Oh. Yeah, what's up here? There's just me left. Oh, immune shoots. Shot. Yeah, so he has some kind of like shield aura about him. So I just need to find a way to get it down. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I was stuck in the corner. Alright, cool. Back here again. Wait, what's it? Enter the control room and deal with. Yeah. That's what I'm currently on right now. I'm on that section. I don't actually mean to kill him. I did kill him, but. Oh, attack him from behind then? I'm gonna be careful with my shots, so, like, you know. Kill an ally or something like that. Yeah, we seem to be doing better this time. I think we're doing better anyway. Yeah. Because, yeah, there we go, killed him. Like, cool. Right, just don't die. Never mind, cutscene. That's good. Cutscenes are always good. May want to duck. There you go. Cool. Oh. Not enough? Right, I'm assuming it's enough to stop.
What's that?
A beacon
What's it doing?
communicating at superluminal speeds with the frequency
Luminal
of
speed.
Communicating with what?
the other installations.
Show me.
Failsafe protocol. In the event of unexpected shutdown, the entire system will move to standby status. All remaining platforms are now ready for remote activation.
Remote activation? From here?
Don't be ridiculous.
Listen, Tinkerbell, don't make me.
Then where? Where would someone go to activate the other rings?
Why the Ark? Of course.
And where, Oracle, is that?
We've got a new contact. Unknown classification. It isn't one of ours. Take it out.
This is Spartan 117.
Anyone hear me?
Hey.
Isolate that signal. Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Sure.
Sir,
Finish this fight.
finishing this fight.
If I remember correctly, that's how it ends, right? Yep. Bum-ba-dun-dun-dun-dun, bum-ba-dun-dun.
Silence fills the empty grave now that I have gone. But my mind is not at rest, for questions linger on.
Yeah.
I will ask, and you will answer.
All right. Shoot.
Shoot. Ah. Stretch. And that's a full-on ending, right? We finished. I think we finished Halo 2. Assuming so. Yeah, celebrating 20 years. Alright, well, that was Halo 2, everybody, with its end. Hope you all liked that. We're making our way through 3 next. I didn't actually realize how short Halo was. Like, honestly, I'm gonna give the debate to Neil to say. Go to affiliate. Right, I'm gonna read my good friend Neil today, but before that, I'm gonna give my usual thank yous. So, thank you to Biscuit for the horse, AJ for the Raider 5, and Mr. Burns for the Raider 3. I'm gonna read my good friend Neil, who's an absolute legend. I will see you all 6 PM tomorrow. Probably with Halo 3. Most likely is what I'm deciding on. But for those who stayed and vibed with me today, thank you very much. It's always nice talking to you all and sharing with you. Hope you all enjoyed. And I'm about to raid out to Neo, so I'll see you all tomorrow. Stay absolutely awesome. Keep being the absolute awesome people you are. Never change yourselves for anyone and done yourselves if you want to. I'll see you all very soon. About to raid out now. Peace.